guys, so it's your girl Armani, and if you haven't already checked the intro out, we are going to be making this beautiful shirt. Out of nowhere I just came up with the sketch, so I wanted to create it on camera for you guys, since I do claim to be a fashion designer, but I don't do many fashion videos. So what you guys see me doing here is taking an actual athletic shirt that is made out of spandex material, and I'm just folding the sleeves in so I can create the top part of my shirt. I'm using this as a pattern. I'm just showing you guys that you don't have to physically go out and buy patterns from the fabric store. You can use your very clothes to make your own designs and just alter them as you go. So I'm just folding the sleeves in, and then I'm going to pin them down to make sure that they don't move for whenever I decide to pin it on the fabric. So yeah, that's what's going on right now. Okay, so the fabric that I decided to use is this shimmery type spandex material. I'm not really sure exactly what this is, but it reminds me of dance material. Alright, so now we are going to move on to the sleeve part of this. I keep saying we're going to move on to the sleeve part, and basically what I'm going to do is use the exact same material to create my sleeve. And I just unpinned one of the sides of the shirts, and make sure you keep your fabric on a fold. And what I did was like fold it 4 times so that I can get 2 sleeves, if you guys understand what I'm saying. So cut on the fold this time, and make sure you fold your material twice. If you saw what I did, then you'll probably understand. So what you're going to do then is just lay the sleeve out and make sure you pin it down. You don't want to just start cutting, because you want to make sure everything is flat and you're getting the right shape. And again, continue to add seam allowance. What I did was add seam allowance on the bottom and also on the inner side of the sleeve, because I wanted my sleeve to be kind of fitted, so I didn't really worry about leaving seam allowance on the fold. So as you guys can see, I'm cutting that out, and we're going to keep going. So in these next few clips, you guys are going to see me basically repeat the exact same process, but just for lining. And yeah, just watch this part. Oh my god. So injuries happen sometimes, but you just got to keep pushing through, and that's basically what I kept doing. After cutting both the lining out and the actual material, we are then going to pin it together and sew along the side of the shirt seams, not the armholes or the neck area, or the bottom of the shirt. So you're just going to basically pin both good sides together and then sew along the side seams, the shoulder seams, and that's it. And you're going to do the exact same thing for the sleeves. Now, because I wanted the back to have a lower scoop, I just decided to freehand and cut a little scoop back. And you're just basically, when you decide to finish the top, you're going to sew along that also, because that is a this is the lining against the good material. So you want to sew that like that hoop. And for the top of the material, you guys see me adding the fringe. So basically what I'm doing is just pinning this fringe that I got from Joann Fabrics, I think, and I'm just pinning it along the neckline of the front of my top on the good side. So I know that sounds like a lot, but you want to make sure you do this beforehand and not afterwards, so you can have the fringe on the inseam and not on the outside. But you also want to do this before you apply your lining on, because it will be, everything will be flush and hidden, and you'll see that in the final clip. But that's basically what I'm doing right now, and just going to sew the top with the 5/8. Nothing special about that, and we're just gonna keep going and pinning and sewing and pinning and sewing and pinning and sewing. I was struggling so much, you guys, because my hand was just not working or cooperating. I actually ended up taking a couple of weeks off for making this top, just to heal my hand and my conscience. But when I got back to it, it came out very beautiful, and the finished product is what you guys will see in the beginning or the end of the video. I'm not really sure yet. Is a clip of me sewing. I am also going to be sewing on the 5/8. If you are not comfortable sewing on the 5/8 because you don't have enough material, sew on a 3/8. It really doesn't matter, but make sure you're sewing down and back stitching so your material stays together and your top is perfect. So that's basically what I'm showing you guys, and I was actually struggling so much because my hand was in so much pain. But I continue to push through. You are also going to want to finish off your seams, and basically that is the outer corner of your shirt. And basically I'm just going to show you guys that, and I'm using the zigzag stitch on my machine to do that. So here is an example of that part. So here is the final look, I guess you can say, on the mannequin. Basically the fringes inside the seam, like I showed you guys earlier. I decided to cut down the top and make it kind of cropped. I also cut down the sleeves because they were just way too long for me, and embellished with more fringe and a beaded type of applique. And that's pretty much the final product. So if you guys want to see what it looks like on, just keep watching for the end. And I want to say thank you guys so much for hanging in there and watching the video. Give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more videos from me on how to make stuff, because I'm a fashion designer, right? And subscribe to my channel to become a part of this family. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.